Welcome back to WWE 2K22 MyRise with X-23, and today we have a big choice to make. Which brand will it be? Where are we going to start our career officially from? Let's find out.
Wow, I thought for sure Sasha wouldn't let you beat her.
She didn't.
Of course.
I'm in. Raw is where everything started for me. Seems only fitting that I should sign with you. The fact that Raw is also a great brand is just an added bonus.
Just so you know, brown nosing isn't going to help your career. But it doesn't hurt though. Welcome aboard.
So there we have it. Officially, we are a WWE Raw superstar. Now let's just speak to our Performance Center classmates before we leave.
I guess you expect me to congratulate you.
No, but I'd appreciate it. And I'm sure you'll get your chance before long, too.
You're not the only one who's getting out of here. I just got signed to SmackDown.
Wow, good for you.
At least someone who has real talent is getting their opportunity. As for you, I do not have high hopes.
Funny, not what the GMs thought. But maybe we can settle this someday if there's ever a little red versus blue action.
Yeah, maybe.
We're moving on up, girl. We did it! Did you get signed too?
Yeah, I'm bringing the Fandemonium to NXT. I mean, me with Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, and Finn Balor. Can you believe it? I don't know how I'm gonna wrestle with sweaty pits and noodle knees.
Congratulations! And remember, you're not a fan anymore. You're one of them. They might be just as excited to meet you.
You're right. I bet Rhea Ripley is sitting at home right now thinking, crikey, I hope I someday get to meet Fanny. She's my idol.
Totally possible.
What am I gonna do without your pep talks? Can I call you when I start to freak out? I mean, not every time I start to freak out, but maybe 1 out of every 5. I won't call while you're in the ring, although that would be kind of cool.
Fanny, you'll be fine. But if you do need anything, you know where to find me.
Thanks. You're the best.
I got nothing to say to you.
You could start with congrats.
You got lucky. Again. And if I see a single post on social media about this, you and I are going to have problems.
Since I'm heading to Raw, it sounds like we're going to get a chance to hash out any problems we might have.
You're going to be on Raw? Like I haven't had to listen to your annoying voice enough already. Just stay out of my way, okay?
No promises.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we think this is an absolutely perfect fit for you.
Just remember, this isn't an ending. It's the beginning of the next chapter of training. You're always learning in WWE.
Having a long and successful career means you never stop pushing yourself to be better.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
But be sure to stop and appreciate the moments. Otherwise, it'll be over in an instant.
Okay, got it. You know I'll still be available via phone, right? And I'll probably still come in here to work out on off days. You don't have to cram every piece of advice into this conversation.
Just trying to help, but I hear you. Good luck out there.
Look who it is, the newest superstar to join Monday Night Raw.
I wish you'd get that excited when I walk into a building. Byron's excitement is warranted. She's going to do big things here on Raw.
Our very first night on Raw. How exciting is this? Now, Angel Garza here, and he's acting very needy.
I've been waiting for the right moment ever since you arrived here on the Raw brand.
The right moment for what?
Come on now. You must know I've been interested in you from the moment we met. It's not every day that a superstar with so much talent is also blessed with so much beauty. I'm sure you are overwhelmed with suitors, but know that it takes a man like myself to appreciate such a truly rare flower.
Wow. Thank you, I think.
Perhaps you would like to explore a partnership? Both in and out of the ring?
That's quite an offer, but it's important for me to stay focused right now. I think it's best we leave this stone unturned.
I respect a woman with strong intentions. In truth, it makes me even more intrigued about what could be. Should you change your mind, you know where to find me.
To be fair, that sounds like a storyline we should do probably later on down the line if we have to. Now, next we're going to have a look at Tasia Meadows. What does she have for us?
Did you hear about the fundraiser that Carmella and Ember are doing for underprivileged cats? They're getting donations for every victory. Sounds like a good idea. Unless you don't like cats. Or charities.
I don't currently see Laura Kinney as a heel at the moment, so for that we're going to have to say no to. Let's hope Mark has something for us for our first night on Raw, shall we?
I had a crazy dream. I turned on a classic movie after Raw ended, and when I fell asleep, my brain was a whirlwind of wicked witches, scarecrows, and tin men, fighting all my favorite WWE superstars. Got me thinking about tornado tag team matches. Any chance you'd click your heels and make all my dreams come true?
Here comes trouble.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, X and Carmella.
You can't deny the athleticism and intensity this competitor brings to the table. She found that little something extra training with Booker T, and it made all the difference.
She's going to need that now because there's no competition more fierce than WWE's women's division.
Well, she was once one of the sweetest. She's now one of the meanest.
And their opponents first, from San Jose, California, Bayley!
You know, there was a time where Bayley was actually one of my favorites. Now she's arrogant. She even ignores me in the hallway.
Oh, Saxton, don't you dare question Bayley's confidence. Ding dong, hello, she's earned that confidence. I've witnessed her first several days at FCW. This is not only a different competitor, but a completely different woman. She is the epitome of ambition, a true role model. Corey, you think she can be great on commentary with you?
I have my doubts, but let's just have Bayley stick to the ring, where she's at her best. I mean, this table already has its role model.
Thank you.
Here comes the queen, the franchise, and the self-proclaimed opportunity.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
You know, the WWE Universe, at least many in it, believe that she's been handed title opportunities in main events.
Well, many of those same doubters live in their parents' basements, Cole. I wouldn't necessarily value their opinion. This is Charlotte Flair. This is the queen. This is the opportunity.
So, Byron, from your parents' basement,
what do you feel about Charlotte Flair?
First of all, I moved out last week, Michael. And second of all, I do think Charlotte's ego could be a bit out of control at times.
After everything Charlotte Flair has accomplished in her career, her ego is allowed to be as big as it possibly can be.
Got an amazing robe.
Saxton, how have you not learned by now? You need to open the ropes for the queen.
Corey, haven't you heard? I'm no longer on road duty.
Oh, I didn't get that memo.
This is it.
So here we are then. It is Laura Kinney and Carmella versus Bayley and Charlotte Flair in a tornado tag match. Now I think this is the first one we've had in any WWE 2K22 MyRise series. Wolverine, I don't believe, has had this type of match. So this is the first. And it looks like they've already picked sides, Carmella and Bayley going at it, and Laura Kinney and Charlotte Flair. It does seem that Laura Kinney goes for the strongest wrestler every time she fights someone. And so far she's not doing too badly. Charlotte Flair now making a comeback. I'm going to try and ignore Carmella and Bayley as much as possible. And try not to be distracted. Focus on Laura Kinney. She makes a nice comeback there against Charlotte Flair. Doing some damage as well. Ray Banner first. Going for a quick pin as well. It is 1. It is 2. And not enough for Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, the queen, has to be respected. We know how good she can be. We now need to make sure Laura Kinney is on the top of her game to beat her, or hope Carmella does the same to Bayley more than anything else. Nice drop kick there by Laura Kinney, keeping Charlotte Flair on the floor, and that's important. Trying to do as much damage as possible and just keep her down as long as possible. Taking it out on the arms there, trying to make sure she can't use any of her strength against us at this point. Trying to, just keep her down. Bayley and Carmella going at it still. They're back in the ring this time. They're still going at it, and I'm trying to ignore them too and just keep going with what we're doing. It's difficult when they're still there. Nice Hurricanrana from Laura Kinney. Takes Charlotte Flair down again. She's going high risk. This could be a big mistake, but no, she lands it nicely straight on the stomach of Charlotte Flair. Takes her down. And Charlotte Flair seems to be in trouble. Kind of didn't bounce off the ropes there. We know what's coming next. It's going to be the talon attack by Laura Kinney on Charlotte Flair. And it takes her out of the ring post. We know it's going next to Rage Trigger, and Rage Trigger kind of goes wrong. Not too sure what happened there. And a rope break for the pin just to make it worse. It counted as it hit, but didn't look like it hit. So a little bit of a weird one. Sunset Flip coming next, going for the pin. It's 1, and Charlotte Flair not ready to give in just yet. Laura Kinney so far, though, I must say, has been impressive for her first official match on Raw. We have had a match on Raw previously, but this is officially our first one as a Raw superstar, and that's the important part. Laura Kinney coming back against Charlotte Flair now. She's trying to still ignore the other two fighting. Charlotte Flair into the corner, bouncing off the turnbuckle quite hard there. That's not going to be good for her. She's going to feel that. And Laura Kinney trying to keep the pressure on. And that's the important thing, I think, at this point. Both ladies running into each other there. Drop kick missed by Laura Kinney, and this gives Charlotte Flair a way into this match. This could be bad for Laura Kinney now, as Charlotte Flair goes to town on Laura Kinney. Gone for the submission as well now. Laura Kinney needs to fight her way out of this. And I think she's going to power out. She is indeed powering out of the move. She cannot let up. Charlotte Flair out of nowhere can defeat us. We know how good she is. Sharpshooter now for Laura Kinney. We've seen this work before on Josie Jane, and for some reason it just stops. I'm not sure why. And we're going for it again. Charlotte Flair quick to kick us away. Another drop kick by Laura Kinney there out of nowhere. And we're going to do, okay, it was the crescent side, but it was a massive no sell from Charlotte Flair there, and she just didn't bother going down for it. It counted as we did. It was we hit, similar to the Rage Trigger. It counted, but Charlotte Flair no-sold the crescent side really badly. And that's going to affect Laura Kinney's morale a little bit there as she just stood up to it and continued on. But Laura Kinney not letting that face her. And if you know what she's looking for, she heads towards the corner, although that corner won't allow her enough room, so she goes to the other one. And we've seen this setup before. We know what's coming. It's the Mirage feint from Laura Kinney. Will it land flush on the chin? It does indeed. Laura Kinney lands the Mirage feint. It is 1. It is 2. It is 3. And Laura Kinney and Carmella have won on Laura Kinney's debut on WWE Raw. What a debut. She pinned the queen of all people. What a finish to the match. Not too sure about the no selling and the raised trigger going wrong, but I will say Laura Kinney there deserved the win on her debut. Now, that is it for today, I'm afraid. We are going to have a quick look at our stats and upgrade some of our attributes, whatever points we have. We have about 20 to spend. So while we're looking at those, if you are enjoying the series, don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoy any series on the channel, in fact, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episodes does help as well. And we'll be back very soon with more WWE 2K22 MyRise content.